Good morning, my good audience of the future times. Back on the coffee. We are back on the coffee. Was always on the coffee, but I took a couple days off, and you know what? I got a headache. Went away when I had a coffee. So I decided to take the next day off too, and I didn't get a headache. But then the day after that, I'm like, I deserve a cup of coffee. Okay, got a very exciting daily for you today. As you can see, behind me are all kinds of weird pictures where it looks rather warm outside. It is warm. Excuse me. Darn throaty stuff. Blech. So, as I was saying, a very exciting daily today because behind me, I'll shrink myself real small, okay? Should I talk like this too? Hey, you! Hey, I'm down here! Help! I'm just little! Help! I'm trying to introduce the wonderful concept that my wife came home safe from a long visit, well, 2 or 3 weeks, better than a week, right? A visit to the Middle East, specifically Cairo and Jordan. And this, I got trinkets, is a Jordanian lion wearing a Jordanian headdress. Or a kifya? Got one. Pretty cool, eh? Rode a camel, it works. Did it all. I decided not to go the belt route after all, like my Jordanian lion friend, and just sort of well, you can do all manner of things, eh? You can No, we won't do that. Like, Rocky. Rocky's a Jordanian boxer. Like Rocky, but not Sylvester Stallone to get a Jordanian like Sly. Sly is our term of endearment for Sylvester Stallone back here in 2019. Everybody likes Sylvester because he's like a nice guy underneath all that rockiness. Maybe. He's a good writer. He's written films and he's directed films and he takes an active role in films. I think that's why I like him. He's not just Rocky Balboa and Rambo. He's like a filmmaker. All right. So what we'll try to do is get Carolynne up here on the daily, but she probably won't want to come up here because, see my breath? It's freezing. So we'll have to find some other way to interview her in front of a green screen or something so that we can have the pictures that she's talking about while she's talking about the pictures. I guess we can cut back and forth or have like a square like she's on the news. We'll sort something out. But in the meantime, here is a quick montage of Carolynne's trip. Pyramids, Petra, she said was a definitive highlight. Yeah, the Dead Sea. Someone died at the Dead Sea, apparently, while they were swimming. It was so buoyant that they couldn't turn themselves over. Terrible way to die, but what was your first clue? The Dead Sea. Who goes swimming in the Dead Sea? It's like an omen thing, like it's the Dead Sea. We called it the Dead Sea. It's salty, but I wouldn't go in there because you're dead, No, well, that's just one person. Lots of people go swimming daily in the Dead Sea. Kind of coming loose I don't know anything about that part of the world. Do know some of the Bible stories round about Egypt and Moses, because I saw the king of Egypt. I read the Bible. But we won't get into that. I could head for trouble. I'm probably a non-partisan. I don't know if that sums it up. I don't really know what an agnostic is. I'll probably look it up as I'm trying to edit this video. I believe you can manifest your belief. That's what I believe. So it's nice the way I believe it, because it's not all about me. It means that the people around me can see things in their own way, and as long as we don't kill each other or murder each other or do really bad things to one another. Don't want to hurt anybody, but you know, we're just living a life here. No need to make it any shorter for somebody else. And it's really an enriching experience to put yourself in somebody else's shoes, and traveling is a really good opportunity to do that, because you see firsthand how people in different parts of the world live their day-to-day lives, what their existence means to them. So I'm a big believer in traveling. I think traveling strengthens your body, gives you heart, makes you see things in new ways. So recommended. I recommend traveling, more travel and maybe less church. But yeah, I don't know. That's just my opinion. But sometimes I think religion is too busy stuffing God in a box, telling us what God is, rather than having us express God within us, coming out. It's God in here, coming out. God is in all of us. That's what I believe. Maybe you believe that God is outside of all of us. That's okay too. We have to find a way to coexist. But just because I see things in a different way than you see things, we don't have to hurt each other. We can coexist and let God sort it out. If one of us is really, really wrong and the other one really, really right all this time, we should have just done things that person's way. Anyways, I've said enough. The daily's over. I hope you enjoyed today's daily. I hope you have enjoyed.